For some racing, Lockie.
Thanks, Mel. We're going to get stuck into the women's 50-metre breaststroke. Chris Fiedler, Olympic gold medalist in 2000 and a 4x100 freestyle. I remember that race. It was very exciting. And this is the 50 metres. Talented crew.
You wondered where she was. Lindley Frame is in this semi-final in lane number 7.
1991 world champ in the 100 breaststroke.
43
lane 7.
years young.
You weren't supposed to mention that. Tessa Wallace in 3. What a night she had last night in the 200. And they are underway. Johansson in the middle from Sweden in lane number 4. Bowl in 5. And Taylor McEwen, don't forget about her in lane number 2.
Georgia Bowl looks really good. The star on the white cap there, sitting right beside her, is the girl from Sweden, Jenny Johansson.
Well, Georgia Bowl is just 17 years of age. Johansson's taking her on, though, in the yellow cap. She's holding the advantage right now. The head is just ahead, and she's going to get to the line in this final. It was all too easy in the end for the Swede. First, Bowl in second, and Tessa Wallace in third. Good
time, 31.01. She can progress through to the final of the 50 metres breaststroke. It's not a selection event for the Australian team, so we do let the visitors race in that. And I was going to say age shall not weary, but 33.1. Lindley Frame, well done on yet another national championships.
Let's head back down to Mel.
Thanks, Lockie. Now, Chris, picking up with what you just said, talking about the 16-year-old real rising star of the team, Cole Chalmers. And as you mentioned, you joined the Aussie team at the age of 16. It's a big feat.
Yeah, I did. Well, big feat is what Kyle has. For me, though, it was a much different era. My time to actually get qualified was actually 51 seconds, and Kyle beat my best time last night, so at 48.6. So it's a much different era that the guys are playing in at the moment. The speed is a lot faster, and his achievement as a 16-year-old to be going that fast, I'm really excited to see how he's going to go next year and then again into Tokyo as well.
It is exciting, isn't it? Now, that's a 16-year-old. You've mentioned of the top, Grant Hackett, an old teammate of yours, someone you beat 15 years ago at this pool. What about your time with him and your thoughts on what he's produced this week and what it does? Does it boost the team, in your opinion?
Absolutely. 15 years ago, I actually roomed with Grant in the 2000 Olympics, and you know, to see him get up and actually do such a great job the other night in the 400 and the 200 with only 6 months worth of training is amazing. And I just think he's in a good space. He seems to be in the sport for the right reasons, and that is that he just loves it. He loves training with the guys he's training with and loves being fit. And all of a sudden, I think he found himself moving so quickly, he gave himself a chance to make the team again. 2000
was definitely some of the real glory days of Australian swimming. How do you think things have gone since then? Do you think it's sort of getting back up there again?
Yeah, I think every sport is cyclical, and we've had our ups and downs. And 2004 was one of the great achievements for the team, and I think, you know, it just kind of petered out a little bit, and it's picking up again now. And whilst Rio is only a year away, it's not far, and I'm reminded by the chef de mission regularly that it's less than 500 days now until we actually get to Rio. I think Tokyo is something to really watch for as well, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Australian team really start to become competitive again in the Rio Olympics.
Chris, sounds good to us. Thanks very much for your thoughts. Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you.
Lockie.
485 days, Lockie, till Rio.
To Rio.
Yep, well and truly under 500.
Counting. Good counting. This is semi-final number 2 of the 50-metre breaststroke. We've got the Fast and Furious events early in night 7.
Take your marks.
In lane number 1, it's Daniels. 2, Scott. Hansen 3. Pickett, the title holder, in 4. Tonks, the challenger, in 5. Sally Hunter, the 29-year-old, in 6. In 7, it's Forbes and Welke in 8.
Sally Hunter in the silver cap, second from the bottom, got off to a really good start. Lorna Tonks is trying to reel her in at the moment. Jessica Hansen also in a good spot, but here comes Leaston.
Leaston Pickett trying to make her move through the middle as she left it too late, though. Hunter, it's a scramble right towards the finish line. Hunter continues to hold a minor advantage, although Tonks is making her move. Hunter, in the end, just gets there by a fingernail.
Nice.
Tonks in second, Pickett third.
Nice swim, Sal. 31.14. Looked like that 50 hurt. Well, she had a really clear margin off the start for the first 25 metres, and the rest of the girls, they did reel her in. Lorna Tonks into second, not too far behind. And those times, I think about the top 4 will get through, maybe the top 3 will get through. We'll see in a moment.
Well, this is the results of semi-final number 2. Hunter, Tonks, Pickett, pretty big names to get a set for a final.
Reckon it's going to take sub 32 seconds to get into this. Let's see.
Takes his time, and Tessa Wallace just sneaks through after a magnificent night last night. She gets another chance to have a crack at the women's 50-metre breaststroke. And the women's 50-metre freestyle is not too far away. The sisters...
They make me laugh every time I see them in marshalling room.
They are humorous, no doubt about that. Great personalities in swimming, and we love to see them dive into the pool and, well, get stuck into each other inside the pool. Let's move through now because we've got a final, Nicole, for the men's 100 butterfly. This is a really important event, isn't it? Because we need a rock-solid performance